Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody. Say hello as you're popping on. I'm so excited to go through 2.0 with you. Hello, hello, hello. Say hello as you're popping in. Join me in the live chat. So tonight we are going to go through what you are going to learn in Roadmap 2.0. I got to tell you, all these months since I have been involved with the roadmap, AKA what I call it, the turnkey system. And I've been sharing, the whole marketing message of not having to create your own products and having seen so many women, go through 2023 and not be able to turn their idea into a business and not be able to monetize their idea and not be able to create digital products. And I talked about how much I love creating digital products and how many digital products I have and how much money I've made with digital products. And let me tell you something. Putting together this mini course that I did for YouTube for the roadmap, I am so doggone grateful that is not the standard for my business anymore. Like literally, you guys, the roadmap is a $500 investment. And I was reminded today how much work is involved with taking your knowledge and putting it down on video. It really dawned on me today that I used to sell my digital courses and my digital products all by themselves. In some instances, just teaching like one strategy or one tactic. And I would sell those, right? $400, $500, a couple $100, just all by itself, just one simple thing. And then when I actually went into the roadmap, and first off, I know how I delivered for the YouTube training. And I had to keep holding myself back, like pulling the reins, because I'm like, whoa, like this is just foundational stuff that you want to go through. You just want to help people get started on YouTube. And let me tell you something, like I know for a fact that I laid it down to really help people understand like how to use YouTube, right? How to use YouTube to create awareness, to grow your audience, to generate leads, and to make sales. And I love the fact that I was able to create this content for the platform because over the years, remember, I've been online for 16 years. And so over the years, there's been so much training on YouTube, and much of it either teaches you how to be a YouTuber, where you are trying to get crazy amount of views and really rack up the AdSense, and you're trying to become like a Mr. Beast and all of those kind of things. And that's how some people want to attack YouTube. For me, I've always wanted to use YouTube as a platform to help me build my business. Like I've always had my own agenda, and I never have really cared a whole lot about subscribers or going viral or making a lot of money through AdSense. Like in 2024, I do want to make a lot of money through AdSense because part of being a household name is getting a lot of views, right? And getting a lot of eyeballs on my content. And as a natural byproduct, the AdSense money will come with it. But either you had the kind of YouTube training that was teaching you like how to become like a Mr. Beast, or you had the kind of YouTube training that was teaching you all of these rules. And I know that in between both of those kind of trainings, there are a lot of people just like myself that are making really, really great money on YouTube that are not viral, that don't have thousands and thousands of views on their videos, that they're not these mega influencers. They're just simply people that have learned how to create content in a way that connects with other people, right? And that those people end up buying from them, right? Like there's a lot of people out there. And so for me, it was so refreshing after all of these years, to be someone that has like, a channel with 8,000 subscribers, that has videos that they don't go viral, right? I don't have thousands and thousands of views on my videos, but to know that I create content and I have a YouTube channel, right, that backs a six-figure business. And to know that I was able to create training, right, for our platform to teach other people how they can actually do it too. Debunking a lot of myths, right? And I'm hoping that I'm able to inspire and empower a lot of people through the training, right, that they can actually do this. And that's the day and age that we're in right now. right? It really is like the time for micro influencers. Please write that down. Like that's the time that we're in right now. It's like everyday people like us that are deciding to forge together, create communities, build communities, right? And like collaborate to make a lot of money. Like that's the time that we're in right now. And so when I got finished with the training today, because I was like behind schedule, and I was, wrapping up the training, I was getting it all sent over. And I ran to the store and I just sat in the car for a moment and I said, why do I feel like I just launched? Like, why do I feel like I just launched something? And I was like, I am so glad, like, that's not the day that I'm in anymore in my business. It was a joy creating that for 2.0, but I'm like, I am so glad that my business is not ran off of launching anymore. And I share that because, like, that's something that I could have charged several hundreds of dollars for all by itself. As I process the Roadmap 2.0 information, y'all, there's like 23 modules, if I'm correct. 28 modules. So many of these modules could be worth several hundreds of dollars all by themselves. Literally. And I've seen courses and programs out there sold for several hundreds or even $1,000 or more for this kind of information. And we get all of this information in one program for $500. They didn't charge us anything extra for all of this new information. They didn't take away 1.0, right? There were no stipulations. There were no anything. And guess what? We will still have the rights to be able to download all of this content. As soon as everything is up, we will still have the rights to download all of this content, right? And use it as our own, right? Again, based upon the terms that come with the license. And it's one of those things where it's like you can't convey enough that people need this, how much people need this, right? And what did I say in my email that I sent out to my list, right? I said, I'm blown away, simply blown away that such an opportunity exists to help so many people get their share and truly go pro online. And that's what this is. Like 1.0, I was so grateful like that this fell in my lap and that I was able to grab a hold of it and that I was able to invest in myself again in this way. Again, every time I invest in myself, I don't count it as lightly. It's always a blessing to be able to invest in myself and to know that I'm going to be able to bless so many other people by bringing them, right, the things that I come to know for myself. But then 2.0, like I didn't even really get to fully dive into it last night because I was so incredibly tired. I had to record more content. And then I got up this morning and recorded the rest of the content. And then as I was scrolling through, first off, I love the aesthetics of it. It's so gorgeous. First off, they did such a great job on that. I love the aesthetics of it. Right. But let me just read you guys, the intro so you understand like the vibe and how much likened to my own vibe that this program and this community is. It says, welcome to Roadmap 2.0, your ultimate guide to establishing a business foundation that will stand the test of time. Y'all, what do I always talk about? Sustainability, being able to set yourself up to make money for today, but also know that you are building the foundation and you are laying the bricks for a business for tomorrow, something that we can continue to build upon. Something that's not trending, something that's not a gimmick, something that's not, a flash in the pan, something that's not a pre-launch, something where you got to lock your spot, something where it's not about fear of missing out, but the fact that you actually have something, right, that's here for you and that you actually get to own. Let me finish. Discover how to craft a compelling brand, implement customer-focused strategies. Yeah, anyone in my community knows, right, how important like customer-focused environments are. That's why I do what it is that I do. That's why I have the Get Paid Daily online community. That's why I do Tuesday office hours. That's why I do community hangouts, because I understand when someone buys from me, a $500 investment is a nice investment, right? I even offer like a level of support, right, for those that have bought the blueprint from me. But I understand that we're not just selling things online, like we are creating a database of buyers, a database of customers. And much like Bath and Body Works or Macy's or any other legitimate business out there, if your customer service is sorry, then that's the only sale you are likely going to experience from a buyer. And that's not what you want. It's a lot of work to acquire a buyer. So once someone buys from you, you want amazing customer service, because your hopes, right, is that they will love your brand, they will love your customer service, they will love your product, they will love the experience, and that, guess what, they'll be back to purchase more. So nothing that we do online is about a one-off transaction, right? You want to build a base for continuous sales, for continuous transactions. You don't know what's coming up in your business. You may feel like right now, maybe you only have one income stream. And so maybe you treat people like, a one-off sale, but you don't know what could be in your future. You don't know what you could get your hands on. And if you don't have a trusted community out there, right, that's like ride or die for you, then you're always starting from zero whenever you want to bring something to the marketplace, right? Because you don't have a community that's sitting there desiring to buy from you, taking your recommendations, right? And so again, like, I just love the fact they understand what we are building here, and they're supporting us, and they are setting us up to build this kind of business for ourselves, right? So discover how to craft a compelling brand, implement customer-focused strategies, streamline routine tasks, automation, baby, right? Automation. We got to learn how to streamline these things, right? And harness the synergy of knowledge and ownership. Let's say it again. Someone type in the live chat, knowledge and ownership, to ignite our aspirations. I love the fact that they get that we don't want to be affiliates. Like, that's not what we want to be here. We want to be owners. And they understand, like, that's the opportunity they've given us. They've given us an opportunity, right, to be able to learn digital marketing, learn the business of online business, and then some. And they're giving us the opportunity to be owners, to actually own what it is that we purchased. They didn't sell us a login. We're not leasing space. They literally have sold us knowledge and ownership. Knowledge and ownership. Y'all, that's what Master Resale Rights has always been about throughout the years, is knowledge and ownership. That's it. It's simple. It makes sense. Like, why would someone opt for purchasing a login when they could purchase the ownership? When they can actually purchase something that they can guarantee they will have, forever. And so I say that just because if any of you guys that actually own this already feel tested, or you start feeling some kind of way because you might hear people saying things, people always have stuff to say when they don't understand, or when they believe that too many people are coming up in a way that they don't believe people should be coming up. Just because you don't create the product, right, they think that it's something wrong. No. We just bypass a lot of the hard work. That's what we chose to do. We chose to get right down to the bottom of making money. We chose to buy our way into ownership, right? We chose to buy our way into ownership, right? And so, y'all, that's the intro to Roadmap 2.0. That is the heart, right, of what Roadmap is all about. That is why this was created. So if you feel that and you are vibing off that, you need to be a part of this. This is what we sell. This is the mission. This is the vision of what we sell. Knowledge and ownership. Do you realize, right? Veronica, Mrs. Cohill, Marissa, Terrence, right? All of you guys that are in the roadmap here, guess what? That's the opportunity that you harness. That's what, right? That's what you have the power to talk about every single day. You get to give people access to knowledge and ownership. It's beautiful. And so many people are out there, believe it or not, desiring this. So let's dive into what you actually get in 2.0. Again, I was eating dinner, trying to rush through it, and I was scrolling through. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I was like, and it just keeps going. So the very, very first thing is introduction to the Roadmap 2.0. And the next one after that is community benefits, right? So they kind of get all of us situated first by making sure like we understand what Roadmap 2.0 is all about, making sure that we have all the information, all the data, all the intel, all the instructions that we need, right, as customers and as well as owners to know what we've got to do to make sure everything is on the up and up. All right. So if you are out there and you've set up your system through the 1.0, make sure that you go through the intro 2.0 because there's a different link that you've got to set up on your thank you page. All right. So that's for anyone that might not know that. I sent that out to all of my peeps last night, but in case maybe you're in it, but you're not in it with me and you didn't know that, you got to make sure you switch out those links. I think the old links are not even good anymore in terms of to get people into, the community once they actually pay you. All right. And then community benefits, really important to go through that as well. But let's talk about the course. All right. Let's talk about the course. So number one, I love Veronica says, I completely agree. They are thorough and efficient. The site is beautiful. It is. And I wish that I could just screen share, but I don't trust people. Why beat around the bush? I don't trust people, right? And so I don't know if someone will be able to gain access through, the link that shared. So I'm just going to talk about it. All right. So the very, very first module is diving into the world of entrepreneurship, right? Or digital entrepreneurship, right? Which is so important, right? And so you have 4 videos within there that dive deep into what digital entrepreneurship is all about, really laying the foundation so you know what this is involved, like what it's going to take, all right? And how this is different than traditional marketing, all right? The second module is building a solid business base. Just listen to the titles of the modules, right? Listen to the titles of the modules. This isn't like the standard, like internet marketing, make money programs and courses that you buy out there that are only teaching you like how to use Facebook groups or how to use social media or like how to do the internet-y things. They are actually making sure that you are equipped and knowledgeable and set up, right, with how to actually set yourself up for business and think like a business and operate like a business and make decisions like a business. Like that's what really has blown me away with the modules that are in this particular program with 2.0. So the second module is building a solid business base. All right. You're going to learn the essence of business foundations. You're going to learn how to craft mission and vision. You're going to learn core values and ethics. You're going to, ethics online. You're going to understand business goals and objectives, and you're going to understand business models, right? You guys, so many people come into business and never understand the various business models. Do you know what I like about that? Is again, for anyone that's like, oh, that's just a course that teaches you how to resell a course. I call Kat. I get to call Kat because just what I shared right here, we are making sure that people understand the basics of business. We're making sure people understand that there are different business models out there. As I continue to go through the modules, you are going to realize that you learn so much about business before you even get to the place, right, of deciding if you actually want to resell the course as an income stream. Because you literally might buy the course and you might be so inspired to take an idea that you have and turn it into a business based upon how they help you really identify what it is that you want. This is not just getting you in and then quick, fast, in a hurry, rushing you along so that you can actually sell the course. Remember, nothing is in it for the owners when you sell the course. They don't get a dime. This course can stand all by itself. It is a true educational program and an educational course. So even if you do decide to resell the course as your own, like I do, you still get equipped and you still get to really think about how you want to run your business, because the course could just be an element of your actual business, much like any kind of store, right? This could just be one item that you decide to actually sell in your store. It could just be the main item. It might be the first item. But when you actually go through this program, like you're going to really understand the bigness of business, and it's going to help you in making decisions, not only to help you in getting started, but growing your business, managing your business, looking at the bigger picture of your business, and again, setting the mission and the vision, right, of why you're actually doing this. Y'all, do you see how this is so much bigger than so many things that are taught out there on the internet about making money? No, this is about learning how to actually cultivate and grow a business for the long term, right? So that you can actually set something up that you can continue to manage and till and cultivate. and lay bricks and lay layers, right? And actually see grow. Y'all, this is exciting. This is so exciting to know that we have our hands on such information that can really, really help people. Like, I want to make sure you guys get it for yourself, those that are already in, because when you when you really get it for yourself, you'll be so excited to get out there and make sure that other people know exactly like what they are either missing out on, right? Or why they need to go ahead and say yes right now and get inside of this program. Because most people out there on the internet that are wanting to start an online business, this is the information that they are lacking. This is what they're trying to free 99 out there on YouTube, and they're never going to pick up all of this in the way that it's delivered, the way that it's organized, and the way that it like really leads and guides you through and helps you feel like you're really settling in, right, to a business. You're settling in to making a business decision. Most things out there are not like this. They're just trying to get you in and to get you out there marketing. And a lot of times it's very, very haphazard where you don't really feel like you've learned anything. You've been taught just how to do stuff, right? Just how to do stuff. And that's why, again, the failure rate is so high, because most people don't settle in and decide to really learn this. Not us, right? Not us, and not within this community. We're really, really blessed, right? And we have a job and we have an obligation to get out there and make sure more and more people really understand and know about this. Like, I wish I would have had my hands on all of this information when I got started, because I made a lot of costly business mistakes because I just simply didn't know. I didn't treat my business like a business early on. It wasn't set up like a business. Like, literally, I was making money. Like, my husband used to always say, like, I had a very, very high priced job. I was literally just making money. I was good at it, right? But I could have set myself up so much earlier on, again, where I was building something way more sustainable versus something like start and stop and so choppy and, again, all over the place. And I was chasing opportunities in a lot of instances, and I wasn't building something. Y'all, we are building something right here. We are building something with this. All right. Like, this has helped me, even just 1.0, it helped me begin to see a bigger vision for my own business. I like feel so lucky that I like lucked up, or this fell into my lap, because just the whole license rights of things, like, just expanded my whole mind, right, on what is possible and what I can actually do and how I can actually help people in such a bigger way. And I love the fact that people doubt it, because that fires me up. It fires me up to go out there and prove people wrong and to prove that they don't know what they're talking about. They have no idea what they're talking about. They are simply just hating. All right. So module 2 is all about building a solid business base. All right. You're going to also learn about business legal structure basics. Again, I didn't learn about that stuff, y'all, when I got started. All right. And so there you go. So that's module 2. Like, as you can already see, very, very expansive. Yes or no? Right? Very expansive. All right. Module 3 is tailoring a business to your vision. Oh, staff, this is just a course about selling the course. Oh, really? Because module 3 is all about tailoring a business to your vision, right? You're going to learn how to evaluate your business decisions. You're going to learn how to actually document your ideas, how to research market growth rate. You're going to learn how to analyze market growth rate. You're going to learn how to research margins for all the opportunities that you are exploring. Y'all, like, you are learning, right? Like, really how to think about what it is that you want and to tailor a business vision based upon ideas that you may already have. So literally, again, one of the reasons why I did what I did over the past like 2-3 years is because I knew there were a lot of women out there that had business ideas, and they were either giving their ideas away for free to just help people, like they were consulting for free or coaching for free. And so I realized that I didn't do that. I was getting paid for consults, paid for coaching. I got paid for every single thing that I did. I did not jump on phone calls for free. I did not do Zoom calls for free. Like, I learned how to get paid for my expertise. And so for the past like 3 years, I had a coaching and consulting business, and I was inspiring and empowering other women who knew they had knowledge and skills, and they were tired of giving it away for free, and they wanted to learn how to monetize it. Right. So again, for many years, I was helping women with this exact same thing, right? Like, how to turn what it is that they actually knew, right, into a business that was their own consulting offers, their own coaching offers, their own digital products, right? Things of that nature. Karen, is this a new program? No, this is actually still the roadmap, but it's 2.0 that was just delivered to us yesterday. So they've dumped on us 28 brand new modules. So all of this is actually in that. So it's the same $500 investment, but we have a whole new set of content back there for us. It's absolutely incredible. So yeah, if you've been looking at the roadmap, like for sure, get in, because everything I'm talking about is already in there for you. All right. So that's tailoring your business vision. And so the reason I brought that up is because like I feel so amazing knowing now that even though like I love what I do with the business and the product, I love knowing that as I have consults even to this day with women that want to learn, that want to know if they have a viable idea, right? They want to know if what they know can be turned into a business. Guess what? They can benefit greatly from this program as well. They don't have to have the desire to want to sell it the way that I sell it. They can actually come in, right? Invest the $500, right? And learn how to actually take their idea and really begin to flesh it out, think it out, map it out, do all of the work behind, right? Turning an idea into a business, right? And get all the help they need right here with actually creating that business around their idea. Y'all, that is amazing. That is so stinking amazing. Like that excites me so much because I know there are so many women out there that do want to learn how to take their ideas and turn it into their own offers or their own services. And now for $500, they can actually learn like how to do it in such a real business way, right? Not just some janky thrown together way, but a real legit business way. Again, I'm so fired up, y'all. So fired up. All right. So that's module 3, tailoring a business vision, tailoring a business to your vision. All right. Module number 4, from idea to market ready product. So in this module, you're going to learn how to take an idea, right? And take it all the way through, right? Being able to market it, right? And begin selling it. All right. So you're going to learn product versus services. You're going to learn idea to prototype journey, product pricing strategies. Oh my gosh, y'all. I've been paid so much money over the past like 3 years to do consults on pricing. It's something so many people struggle with. So to know that you're going to actually learn how to actually price your products and services, amazing. You're going to go through a beta testing your product. You're going to learn how to do feedback implementation, crafting your first product. So it's going to walk you through how to actually craft your first product from an idea, how to create a step-by-step prototype. Y'all, this is so expansive. This is so stinking amazing. Like, I feel like I have so much content for days, for months now, right? I can just dive in here every single day, watch a lesson, and then hit the YouTube roads and start telling people about all that they're missing out on or all that they can access, right, to help them, right, and really creating a business for themselves. There's so many angles with what we have our hands on in 2.0. It's ridiculous. We can serve so many people, right, that are out there wanting to get started in a business, not just make money online, right? Not just like a janky attempt to make money, but really help people in a legitimate way. Like, get this. This is so exciting to me. Like, legit. I'm so giddy right now. Crazy. All right. Module number 5 is branding essentials, right? So again, you get to learn, right, all about branding the right way, not going out there and spending $2,000 on a photo shoot experience and thinking that your photo shoot is your branding. It is not. It's never going to be the reason for why people decide to pay you. It can be a part of your marketing, but it's never the reason. Right. And so with the branding essentials, there are 10 videos in this module that are going to walk you through what branding really is and how you can build your brand and how you should build your brand and really get you to think about your brand so you can be very methodical, right, about it when you're out there building it day by day in your business. You guys, that's like one of the worst things when it comes to the internet. Right? Is that it's so easy to get started that so many people just get started and they bypass like all of the business-y things, right? That will actually help us be more successful. I've done it. I know a lot of people have done it. Like, that's why I really count this as a blessing. And when I know how much I've invested and how much I've even charged for things, y'all, Like I steadily see it out there, people charging thousands of dollars for like a 6-week masterclass or a 6-week mastermind. Not that I think that's bad. I don't, not whatsoever. But there are so many people that aren't ready for that. They're not ready to spend thousands of dollars for a mastermind because they don't even know this stuff. They don't even know what they want. They have no mission, no vision for what it is that they want. They have no direction, right? No direction, which means they have no business investing that kind of money. Oh, we can help so many people like get grounded and rooted and begin to have an idea about what it is that they want. You guys, 2024 is going to be such an amazing year. I am so excited. You guys, I'm going to say you have no idea, but I think you guys have an idea. Like so genuinely excited what we have our hands on. Hell, $500. Like it still blows my mind because again, in this industry for so long, I know what's being sold out there. And I know that so many people are not in position to make the decisions that they're making. Like they're not appropriate for them. It's like above their pay grade. Like this is such an amazing opportunity to really get your hands on solid digital marketing and online business principles to help you make really wise decisions. It's like I shared last night. If you decide to go through this information and you're like, you know what, I really think based upon everything that I've consumed, starting with selling the course is my best way because I'm not really solid on what it is that I want. I'm not really solid on how I'm going to take this idea and turn it into a product. Like I'm not truly solid, right? But I'm going to take what I learned and I'm going to start making some $500 sales by actually selling this course to other people because I realize how many other people just like me need this course. Right? So you get out there and you begin to sell the course and you can talk about it so convincingly. Why? Because you've gone through it. You know what it's about. You know how helpful it can be. So people will trust you. They'll want to buy it from you based upon your experience. And then let's say you go out there in your first year, or maybe 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, whatever, you make $100,000 selling the course, or you make whatever amount of money you make selling the course. And then you're like, you know what? I think I really want to coach on the back end of this. So then maybe you open up like a $5,000 coaching offer, right? And so that people that come through this and are like, but you know what? Now I want to take these ideas and I want to turn it into something like they actually now can hire you to actually coach them and mentor them and be their accountability partner, right? And maybe even spend 6 months with you, like however you want it to look, right? Why? Because you actually have the information to help you be able to expand your business in that way. A $500 investment gives you all of that. Right? So for $500, you could go out there, get educated, decide to go ahead and just sell the course to really get your feet wet, to get good at marketing and all these individual things. And then you can be inspired by ideas that come to you throughout the year. And again, for that same $500, you can expand your business even more with products or services or other offers, right? That can ride on the back end of this actual course. Y'all, I'm so fired up. I'm ready to go take a nap. Been online 16 years. Y'all, this is just mind-blowing to me. This is just mind-blowing. Shame on people that just can't see it and talk so badly because it's master resale rights. Because I didn't create this. It doesn't have the same power to transform people's lives. Because we're selling something that someone else created. And we're not doing it as an affiliate. See, if we were doing it as an affiliate, nobody would say anything. But because we're doing it and we have a license to actually sell it as our own, for some reason now that presents the problem. No, I think what it is they've never gone through the information, so therefore they don't know what they're talking about and they don't know how impactful this information is. Literally how much money we're saving people. Because a lot of these modules in here could be sold all by themselves for several hundreds of dollars. This entire program could and should be sold right for well over $1,000 easily. All right. Veronica's laughing at me. So branding essentials, y'all. That's something I would definitely go through if you're newer online for sure, because you want to learn how to actually create your own brand and you want whatever it is that you sell to be a part of your brand. You want nothing to ever take over your brand or to be bigger or more important than your brand. Your brand comes first. All right. Module number 6 is Introduction to Business Automation. All right. So you're going to learn all about business automation. All right. The module number 7 is legal documents needed if you, in fact, do want to sell the roadmap. I love the fact that they have an entire module, right? 5 video lessons that guide you through the legal documentation, right? To set up so that you can sell the roadmap. You guys, so many people go into business and they get themselves in trouble because they don't have the legal documentation. So in 2.0, they've taken the time to make sure they've laid out, right, how to handle all the legal documentation so that when you're selling the roadmap, you are legit and you are legal. Priceless. Absolutely priceless. All right. Module number 8. I'm so excited about module number 8, you guys, because this is going to give us a way to bypass having to set up an entire funnel and to be able to use Stand Store as a way of actually selling the course. Some of y'all are going to love this. This one is actually coming this week. When this comes out, I'm telling you, this is going to help so many people get set up so wicked fast because they're not going to have to go through the whole setup of having a funnel. They're going to have a very simple, like kind of like a one-step approach to being able to sell the course. I'm going to set this up just for the sake of setting it up because I've always been intrigued by this. So they have 4 options here, you guys, to help you in setting up your business now. 4 different options. So depending upon how you're marketing, where you're marketing, what your style is, and all these individual things, you can actually choose which option is the best way for you to go to actually set up your business. All right. So that one is actually coming this week, and I cannot wait until that actually comes out. Module number 9 is option 2. You can build your own funnel, right, using our free marketing system, system.io. So there's, gosh, you guys, 29 lessons in there, right, that show you step by step how to actually build your own funnel from scratch using system.io. All right. Module number 10 is where the majority of my customers actually get set up, which is building your funnel with a pre-built funnel using system.io. So with module number 10, there's 15 videos. And this is where you are guided through at a click of a button, downloading the entire funnel into your marketing system, and then following the 15 videos step by step to help you in customizing every single step and every single page in your actual funnel. It is a brilliant way to really step into funnel building and beginning to understand the elements and how funnel building works. And when you finish, you can even ask Veronica, like, you're going to feel like you did a whole doggone thing. Like, you're going to feel like you're a techie. You're going to feel like you actually know something. It's a really incredible experience. All right. So you have one option where you can actually build it from scratch. And even when you're building it from scratch, there's 29 videos that walk you through step by step how to create every single page and every single element of the actual funnel. So you're not left by yourself. You're literally being guided through it. You're just not starting with a pre-built funnel. All right. So option number 3, you have the pre-built funnel that you can actually follow and model. All right. And that one helps people get set up really, really quickly. All right. Module 11, all right, is option 4. And this is using Stand Store and external systems together. So again, really intrigued. Cannot wait till that comes out. That's supposed to be coming out either tomorrow or later this week. All right. So really excited about that as well. Y'all, I love the options, right? I'm a big fan of autonomy. I'm a big fan of there's a quote that I love. It says, don't tell people. I'm going to look it up because I always get it wrong. And I think it's so important to get this right. Don't tell people how to do. Okay. Don't tell people how to do things. Tell them what to do and let them surprise you with the results. Another instance of it is don't tell people how to do things. Tell them what to do and allow them to surprise you with their ingenuity. Right. So it's never about like, this is how you have to do everything. No, instead, it's like, dude, make your bed. I don't care how you get it done. Make your bed. Give them the autonomy, right, to make their bed from right to left, left to right, however they want to, as long as the task gets done. That's why I'm a big fan of strategy. Right. We've got to build our email list on a daily basis. But Steph, there's so many ways. How do I build my email list? That's not my job to tell you how to build your email list. You can run solo ads. You can do YouTube videos. You can do traffic exchanges. You can do the whole Facebook thing. You can do Instagram Reel. You can do TikTok. It's up to you. I'm telling you, as a business owner, you got to grow your email list. Again, Don't tell people how to do things. Tell them what to do and let them surprise you, right, with their ingenuity, or let them surprise you with their results. That's what I'm really starting to love about the roadmap, is that they are opening up so many options where they are teaching strategies and foundation so that you can actually come in and decide, right? You can choose your own adventure. You might come in and think you have a great business idea. You go through the modules, right? And you're like, wow, I can actually really do this. Like maybe you now see a path for that business idea, where had you not had this information, you might not have ever been able to take that idea and turn it into a business, or maybe it would have taken you longer, or maybe you would have invested a lot more money, right, in order to be able to do that, right? Again, so many paths and so many avenues, all right? Module number 12 is how to actually test a funnel. So once you've gotten your funnel set up, this is a question I've gotten a lot from people. Steph, like, how do I know that, if someone buys, I'm going to get paid? Like, how do I actually test my system? So there is actually a module here that walks you through how to actually test your funnel so that you are ready to go. All right. Module number 13 is email marketing mastery. Oh, you guys already know how I feel about email marketing, right? So an entire module where you are going to learn how to begin mastering email marketing inside of your business, right? The first year that I did over 6 figures, I did 108,000. 86,000 of that came because of email marketing. So as people joined my list that year, all right, about 20,000 of the revenue that I generated, it came directly from people buying from my YouTube videos. The other 86,000-ish of it came because they joined my email list, and through the power of email marketing and building know, like, and trust, I was able to convert, right, a good majority of those people into customers, right? Again, generating $86,000 in revenue, AKA profits, for my business. Imagine had I not known anything about email marketing. Imagine if I wasn't building an email list. Imagine if I was building an email list, but I didn't implement email marketing. Think about how much money I would have left on the table. You guys, this is not a game. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not, I can be giddy and so excited, but when I understand like how I've been able to achieve a lot of the results I've achieved over the years, it's because I have developed these skills. It's because I've acquired the knowledge, right? And I've done the work, and I know what it actually takes. And while people are trying to bypass all of this, or they're trying to take the easy way, or they're trying to tiptoe around it, or they're doing all of these things to circumnavigate it. If you just hit it head on, you'll be able to accomplish what you want to accomplish a lot faster. You're wasting so much time trying to circumnavigate, trying to figure out, like, how can I not pay $500? Or how can I not do video marketing? Or how can I not build an email list? Or how can I not learn the tech, right? You're taking so much time to figure out how you can not do something, where if you attack it head on, like, you will realize how amazing you are, and what you actually can learn, and what you actually can do, and what you actually can overcome, and how you can actually get your money back and then some. Like, you will actually surprise yourself. And I say that, y'all, because over the years, I've constantly surprised myself. I have constantly surprised myself. And I've actually seen other people constantly surprise themselves as well. All right. So again, I look at this stuff and I'm like, this is not a game. This is not a get inside and just flip this and tell other people about it. No. You will be rewarded tremendously financially if you come in and learn from this and allow this to be a real lesson and education on business. A real education and lesson on business and how to do it online in the digital space. You could be a boss if you take this stuff seriously. All right, module number 14. Guess what, y'all? So for anyone that's going to decide to use Stand Store as a way of selling products, guess what? Email marketing for Stand Store. It just keeps getting better, y'all. It just keeps getting better. It's like no stone is going unturned. It's like everything that you are going to need to learn, you're going to be able to learn it here. That you won't have to go to YouTube to look up this stuff. The stuff that you actually need to know to help support your business growth, you're going to be able to pick it up here. Just amazing. And that's going to be coming later this week as well, probably with the other Stand Store information. Module number 15. Email marketing with system.io. So not only are we going to just simply learn email marketing for our business, So no matter what platform you want to use, you understand the basics and the fundamentals of email marketing. But now specifically for those of us that are using System.io, how to actually leverage email marketing for that platform. So looking over someone's shoulder as they walk you through how to set up email marketing campaigns, how to set up the timing, how to put the emails in there, like everything you need to know to implement email marketing within System.io. Y'all just brilliant, just absolutely brilliant. Module number 16, and there's 12 videos in that one. Module number 16, blogging for success. Now, literally, I've been sitting on blogging. I just have this gut feeling like I'm supposed to be doing blogging in my business for many, many years. I've been having this feeling that I should also be doing blogging, that I should be taking my YouTube content, that I should be transcribing it, and I should be turning it into blog posts. I have had this feeling for years. And so now I feel like this is the nudge that I need to just go ahead and do it. Just go ahead and do it. So we have 8 videos in this module that are going to walk you through how to actually implement blogging for success inside of your online business as another strategy that you can actually leverage. You guys, what I love about this, it's like you have no excuse. If you don't want to be a video marketer, don't be a video marketer. I mean, I think that there's a huge downfall for not leveraging video, but if you don't want to be a video marketer, there's nothing stopping you. Decide to learn how to do blogging, right? Decide to use social media instead and do posting. Like you're going to learn all of that in here. Just wait. I'm not even done yet. Like I'm not even done. All right. So blogging for success. I look so forward to getting my blog set up. Let me tell you something about blogging. So one of my clients, one of my private clients, she actually, bought this system from me as well. And, but as a private client, I'm helping her in her actual business. And she was actually using Podia, which is the system that I use for all of my digital courses. And so when she got acquainted with System.io, she said, Steph, I transferred everything from Podia over to System.io. And she said, I'm so excited. She goes, because now I have a real blogging platform. So she's actually really, really excited with the blogging platform that she was able to set up through System.io. So I'm kind of excited too. I'm thinking that's the way I'm going to get started with my blog is through System.io. So just kind of want to share that as a side note. Module number 17 is 13 videos all on online marketing. So the first one is intro. The second video is content marketing buckets, choose your content medium, content identity, different buyer types, concise messaging, tonality, storytelling framework, how to attract the right audience, do's and don'ts of content, mindset on views. Oh, I'm going to love that lesson. How to plan your content calendar, mastering the skill. Y'all, we are in the right place. We are in the right place. Like, let me know if you're out there and this has been really eye-opening to you thus far. Like if you've maybe been on the fence or you've been reading my emails on this or maybe consuming my content on this, but maybe you're just like, even though I've seen it so many times, I never really knew. Like, let me know if this is eye-opening. Like what you get here and what it can do for you, both from a personal standpoint and then also from a financial standpoint as well in many different ways. Yesterday, I broke down how you can acquire this knowledge and develop these skills for yourself, but also you can actually take what it is you're learning here and decide to create services and offers for other people and earn thousands and thousands of dollars per customer or client by doing very specific services and tasks for them, like building their money getting systems, creating their sales messages, writing their blog posts, creating their blog, all the things that you're learning here, right? You can go out there and be an asset to someone else and make big, big money by doing the work that they don't want to do in their own business. You can consult without ever having to do the work. Consulting pays big bucks. People pay you for your advice, right? And based upon all this information that you're taking in, this knowledge that you're acquiring, right? Guess what? You'll have a lot of expert advice that you will be able to give. Y'all, this is so stinking expansive. So the online marketing module basically walks you through like how to leverage content and the internet and messaging, right? And positioning to connect with your ideal buyers that are out there. All right. Module number 18 is business and content automation tools. So this is where you are going to learn about a host of different automation and tools that you can actually use inside of your business to help you with various tasks and to help you with various things inside of your business. And I think it's very much so needed, because even me, sometimes I don't even realize all the tools that are out there. It feels like there's always new software, there's always new tools. And so something like this, I think we're going to probably expand upon this more, because I believe there's a lot more tools that we could, talk about in that section as well. But this is awesome. This is so awesome. Number 19, or module 19, y'all, right here. Navigating business challenges. Y'all, this is so needed. So needed. Because no matter how much of a great start any of us get, no matter how much money we set ourselves up to make, no matter how much money we in fact do make, no matter how good things can be, there are always challenges that we have to navigate when it comes to business, right? So to know that, again, we actually have somewhere to turn to actually learn how that we can actually begin to navigate challenges or see challenges, or when we're experiencing challenges, like what we can actually do. All right. And so I just think that's again, really, it's like we have all the bases covered here. It's amazing. It's like a one-stop shop. Really, really awesome. Module 20 is customer service excellence. So no one has an excuse not to be implementing customer service inside of their business to some degree. Like I said, what I do in my business is the way that works really well for me to be able to offer customer service. So if someone needs support or they have questions, again, I have Tuesday office hours. I'm not a slave to my email. I don't do that kind of stuff, right? But again, like, I know that I am there for my people. Like, they know for a fact, and I just have my boundaries, right? And so, like, if you've ever struggled with how to actually implement customer service inside of your business, or maybe you've been afraid of growing because you're like, how am I going to manage customers? And I don't think a lot of people understand, without customer service, you leave a lot of money on the table, because you end up having the kind of business that lacks customer service. And then a lot of your customers turn into one-off clients or customers. They buy one thing and then they're gone, right? Because there is no support, right? There is no accountability. Like, there is no what's next. Like, they can't rely on you for anything. Even me going live on a nightly basis, believe it or not, is an element of customer service. It's actually me showing up for my community. And so I'm definitely going to be diving into this module, because I want to know, like, if there's anything more that I can actually leverage, or how I can leverage customer service even better inside of my business. Because if I'm going to be, taking in $1 million through my Stripe in the next 12 months, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. So I got to make sure that I got my customer service intact. All right. But here's the thing, y'all. Like, none of us have to wait. The information is all here for us, right, to help us begin to operate in excellence right from the beginning. You don't have to go out there and then, decide, now I got to go buy a course on customer service, or now I got to go buy a course on this. Everything that you need to help you get to $100,000 in 12 months or less is here for you. It's here for you, right? $100,000 or more in 12 months or less. It's here for you. $500 investment. And there's payment plans in place as well. There's Afterpay, there's Klarna. Get started for as little as $44 a month. Some have gotten started for $125. It just depends upon what they accept you for. But in any case, it's $500. Put it on a credit card. Pay it off over the next several weeks or the next several months. $500. I really believe 1.0 is fantastic. Lives are going to be changed with this. Bank accounts are going to be changed with this. The next year is going to be significantly different for a lot of people who choose to take this very, very seriously. And I'm going to do my part. And I'm going to help my community do their part in making sure, right, that they are getting out there and really painting the picture of what we have our hands on and why people need this. We are going to be promoting this and sharing this with people in a different way than a lot of other people. I've already been told, Steph, the way that you share this is not the way everyone else out there is talking about this. No, because this is serious business for me. This is the stuff more people need to actually know about. All right. So there's 5 lessons in the customer service excellence. Again, I'm so excited to begin diving into some of these. Module number 21 is sustaining business momentum. Oh, yes, queen, yes. All right. There's 4 videos in this one. All right. Sustaining business momentum. Y'all, my business has lacked over the years because I kept killing my momentum. hopping around and just doing things that just were not at the highest service of my business, right? So how would you love to know that right from the get-go, as you are beginning to gain traction, as things are beginning to pop off, as you are creating your daily content and you're beginning to generate leads, Veronica, I see you, girl, I see you. Creating daily content, beginning to see the leads come in. And you're like, I want to make sure that I keep my momentum going, right? We have a whole module here on how to actually sustain your business momentum. Make sure that you're doing things right, to keep your business growing. Y'all, this is so phenomenal, so phenomenal. Like, I am so in love. What did I tell you guys many months ago? One of my firm beliefs, right, is in business, you got to sell out for what it is that you're selling. You've got to love it, and you got to believe that every single person out there, right, like in your market needs this. And that's exactly how I feel. I feel like every single person that wants to really make a go at this, that really wants to set themselves up for online business success, they don't want to play at this thing. They don't want to just dip their toe in the water. They're not just here to make a couple $100, here or there. They're ready to make a splash. They need this. Like, they seriously need this. This is incredible. Gosh, I'm just seeing such a big picture, right, of what is available by just taking this seriously, allowing this to be the foundation and just where it can take you. Like, it's so expansive. Y'all, like, if you just did this, if you just came in, started selling this for $500 a pop, got really comfortable with your salesmanship, got really comfortable with your marketing ability, got really comfortable like with all of the things that are so important in this, right? And then let's say 6 months down the road, 7 months down the road, you're like, you know what? Now I'm going to throw in there a $5,000 coaching package. So now you're out there marketing, and people have two options. You can either pay $500 and get access to everything that you need to build a strong business foundation, right? Or you can work with me for $5,000 for X amount of time, right? And I will personally help you with your business. Or you could have people that come in, right, get the program from you, and then still want to work with you in a one-on-one capacity, right? Because of your extra knowledge, because of your extra experience, because they will actually have one-on-one access to you where you can have your hand in their business. They can get expert advice specifically for their business from you. Y'all, are you seeing this? And that's just two ways that I'm thinking off the top of my head. And that's pretty much how I monetize for 2024, right? You can come in with the course. You can pay me $5,000 to work with me for a couple of months. Because that's right now, that's the vision that I see. That's the energy that I have for my business. We're going to keep it fun. We're going to keep it profitable, right? We're going to keep the party going. And I'm going to inspire so many people to the bank. I'm going to inspire so many people to the bank. Not my bank account, right? Their bank account as well, right? It's going to be such a win-win. Such a win-win. Y'all, this is so good. This is so good. Module 22 is Facebook. All right. So there's 9 lessons in there that give you a really great breakdown on how you can actually leverage Facebook, right, in the right way to actually build your business. So you get a really great insight into the various strategies that you can use on Facebook, and you can decide to pick the one that's going to make the most sense for you. You're going to learn about different ways of posting and actually conducting business on Facebook. You're going to learn how to actually grow a very targeted audience on Facebook. So if Facebook is your jam, or you want Facebook to be your jam, right, an entire module in there to help you, right, in learning how to actually leverage Facebook. All right. Module number 3 is TikTok, tickety tock, tock, tock. So there are 8 videos in that one. So if you do want to learn TikTok, you're going to learn that directly from Hannah. Hannah's done a lot of the teaching in here, but Hannah has built a very successful business from TikTok. I really want to say that her entire roadmap community really took off because of her amazing, TikTok channel. That's how she has grown her business. So if you do want to learn TikTok, I love the fact that she teaches TikTok like I teach YouTube. Like, she doesn't teach all of the like fancy dancing and pointing stuff. She's like, right? She teaches you how to go head on with the camera and have a conversation for a minute or 2 or 3 minutes and just talk and inspire people and empower people. She's a from the heart marketer, like just like I am, right? So if you like love that approach and you're like, yeah, I want to learn how to do TikTok, right? She'll walk you through exactly how to get started with TikTok in the simplest of ways. Like, in my opinion, like anyone can learn how to do TikTok. And I think you'll be really inspired to actually learn it in the way that she breaks it down, because it's so stinking easy. So easy. Like, she's the one that made me kind of think like, So I want to expand over there as well. So we'll see. We'll see. I haven't committed to it yet, but we'll see. And then we have Instagram. So we do have Instagram in 1.0, right? So if anyone's out there contemplating coming on board, like I don't even know what to contemplate at this point, right? Like just come on in. Come on, Cletus, right? Come on, Cletus. I'll tell you a funny story. My girl Trisha, right? She's always out there listening and lurking, and I never know until after the fact. But in one of my live streams, I said, yeah, just message me. I said, come on, Cletus, let's go. For anyone that knows the reference of that, you know why it's so funny. But she emailed me and she said, Cletus here. I fell out. I'm like, of course you would be the one sending me this. Of course. But we do have Instagram in 1.0. All right. So there is really good Instagram training in 1.0. But I believe we have like brand new Instagram training coming, but it's not going to be available until mid-November. All right. So that's really, really exciting to know, though, is that we're going to have brand new Instagram training. So I'm really excited about that. Module number 25 is YouTube. Ooh, ooh. So there are 11 videos. And this is the message that I got from Hannah today, because she had just uploaded my content, and she said, thank you. Let me see. Hi, I just got finished putting the thumbnails on your video, and I cannot thank you enough for putting all that value together. It means the world. And I know so many people are excited for it. And then she says, what you made is incredible. We cannot say thank you enough. So I'm so excited. So for anyone that wants to like get your feet wet with YouTube, you are definitely going to learn the YouTube basics, the YouTube fundamentals. I walk you through my amazing homepage strategy, which is going to blow your mind. I've talked about it a lot, but I've never really put it out there in any training because I don't train like that much. But if you really want to, again, get your feet wet when it comes to YouTube, I have 11 lessons in that module that's going to walk you through how to get a really strong start with creating content and showing up on YouTube in a way to grow your business. All right. So y'all that are part of my world, like, let me know when you dive in. Like, I feel some kind of way. I feel like kind of bashful about it for some reason. I don't know. Probably because I don't do that kind of training a whole lot. And it's actually kind of difficult for me, to be honest with you. I'm a free flowing person. So to organize my thoughts, I always feel like I'm leaving something out. But it is very, very foundational. But I think you're going to absolutely love it. So those of you guys that are already rocking YouTube, let me know, if this has actually given your YouTube strategy some life. All right. We also have Pinterest that's coming in December. So I'm really excited about Pinterest. Pinterest, I keep hearing, is like a platform that people sleep on. Like, we need to really be aware that Pinterest is a whole thing. So that's going to be coming in December. And then module 27 is video editing with CapCut. So if you want to learn how to use CapCut to actually edit your videos, there are 10 lessons in that module to help you with that. And then module 28 is how to use Kajabi to build your own course. Y'all, let me tell you, this is all about getting out of this what you want to get out of this. All right. And so if you want to learn how to use Kajabi to actually create your own course, right, there's 20 videos in this module that will help you learn how to create your own course right here in Kajabi. Oh, man, I can't. This is so much. This is so exciting. And this is so much. Does anyone have any questions? I just don't know where to go from here. I just knew that I wanted to go live. I knew that I wanted to break down and share with you everything that's in 2.0. I think I shared a little bit about my own personal mission and vision behind all this information. This is so much bigger and so much more expansive than I ever thought. I didn't know, being a part of this months and months ago, that it would lead to where this is right now. I really see it possible. Being able to acquire many customers a day just based upon what we know is here. I feel so compelled to want to get out there and make sure people really understand what this is all about. I feel compelled to get better, right? As an online business owner myself, I feel compelled to grow my knowledge base even more. I feel compelled to develop my skills even more, right? And to pick up skills that I didn't even know that I wanted to learn. I want to take my online business to a whole new level based upon things that I just read today. I want excellence for my business. I want excellence. I want to stand out. I want to do something different, right? I want to, Like, I want to be one of those businesses where I'm like, this is how you can take your business from, just getting started, to 50,000 months to $100,000 months. Like, I'm seeing that. I'm seeing that. And it's not just about, multiplying $100,000 by 500. No, it's like what I said. I think everybody that's in here, you could have the kind of business where you're selling the $500 course, and you also have, a $5,000 coaching or consulting offer that's also on the table. Why not? You have all of this training here to help you go pro, to be able to help people. Pick your poison, pick where you want to specialize, pick where you want to master. Every single person that's in this program can be selling the course for $500 a pop, and you can have a really dope coaching or consulting offer, like working on the back end or working alongside of it. Like, seriously. And there will be some people that will want your one-on-one time, and guess what? They will lay down the $5,000 to work with you. Meanwhile, you're picking up these $500 payments all throughout the week, right, from people that are out there responding to your marketing, that are deciding to buy this because they know how much they need it. They know what a great deal this is. They know what an absolute steal this is. So my question is, like, how soon are you going to get serious about actually going through this information and deciding to go pro? Because you deciding to get serious about this information is going to be the difference maker with you being an amazing marketer out there. Because all you got to do is be passionate about this. And if you're passionate, there is no right or wrong way to sell this. You are not going to say the wrong thing to the right people. You are not going to mislead people. You are not going to misguide people. You are not going to take people for their money. You are going to save people thousands of dollars that they might throw away out there into programs and communities that really don't mean them well, and where they don't get a fraction of this. You guys, there are affiliate marketing deals out there where it's like $2,500, $5,000, $7,000 to be a part of their affiliate marketing world, to only get a cut of the commissions. The company is never yours. You never own any of the products. And they're constantly focused on upselling you. And I can guarantee you the information is not as well, and it's not as good and well put together as it is here. The heart is not the same. So if you are on the outside looking in right now, first off, I want to know, are you excited? Like, did you really see the vision of what this is all about, and how this is so much bigger than resale rights? That is just one amazing, like, reward that we get. This is like, you go through everything and you're like, you know what? Yes, after considering all of my options, yeah, I think I'm going to opt for just reselling the program, because I don't want to create products of my own. I told you guys, after creating the YouTube course for this, I was like, why do I feel like I just launched something? I'm like, I cannot believe I spent all those years creating products, but I really do love creating products, but I love selling more. I love this more. Like, I love knowing that I did one of the courses, but not 28 of them. I can only imagine the way they labored right over this content, because I know the excellence that they wanted to give each and every one of us. I know what they wanted this to be about. I know how they wanted to deliver. And you guys, again, I say $500 because there are people out there I know who have been around, right, as long as I have, or maybe not, maybe none of you guys have been around as long as I have, right? But you've been around, and you know you're not buying too much out there on internet land to really teach you something for sub $1,000. You're just not. You're just not. They're charging it because they can. They're charging it because they can. Where you could probably take one of these modules and it could be worth $500 all by itself. I can just honestly tell you this entire program is worth way more than $500. Way more than $500. For those of y'all already in, what are you going to do with this? What are you going to do with this? And for those of you guys that are evaluating this, are you seeing how, like, this just might be the place you need to be? How much knowledge? We always talk about leaving money on the table. But how many unanswered questions do you have about building an online business? How many unanswered questions do you have around what you're doing on a daily basis? How many unquestioned answers do you have around the matters, right, that I brought up today that can be found right within this program? Like, how many questions, right? How, like, in the dark do you feel at times in your business? Yo, let me tell you something. And I got started in 2007, and I kid you not, this is not marketing lingo. This is, I kid you not. But when I was starting off the best that I could, and I felt like I couldn't, and I say felt like, because again, had I had proper understanding, I would have gotten the money together to be where I needed to be to help me grow a lot faster. I did a lot of grunt work to make a little bit of money when I first got started. Yeah, I made 28 sales, but I was making like $5 sales, $40 sales, $20 sales. It took a lot to stack up to really be meaningful. If I would have really, really understood that it was just as easy to make a $5 sale as it was to make a $1,000 sale, right, I would have like begged, pleaded, and cried to my husband, like, I got to do this right out the gate, because I was good at this. I was good at this. And I think back all the time, and I'm like, I could have made so much money in my first 30, 60, 90 days had I really, really understood positioning, had I really, really understood. But here's the thing that's bigger than positioning. Deep down inside, right, there was a community I wanted to be a part of. And I couldn't see affording it. But I marveled at what they had going on. I marveled. And the stuff that I could learn from the outside, I was grateful for. And when I was finally able to get in, like, I literally remember the feeling of like, wow, like I felt like I had everything that I needed. Right. But that feeling of like, if I could just, right, like if I could just, you know, for those of you guys that ever double dutch, right, you're waiting to jump in. Like, that's how I felt. I felt like I was constantly waiting to jump in the ropes. Right. So are you having those feelings right now where it's like, you know, there's more, there's more you need to learn. There's more you need to understand. You don't want to guess at it. You don't want to free 99 it. You don't want to rely upon a bunch of free information. You want continuity of information, continuity of community. You want a place that you can actually settle in, right? Like, what if you knew every single day, right, you could dedicate 45 minutes and come in here and just pick a module, just pick a lesson or two, right, and really begin to hone your skills. Really begin to, like, you're settling in, right? You're like grabbing your notebook, right? You put your little readers on, you're grabbing your notebook, you're settling in, right? Y'all see, I'm serious, right? This is me, right? You settle in and you're listening, you're taking notes. You're formulating what your next move is. You're thinking about how you're going to take action based upon what it is that you're learning. Y'all, that's real business moves. That's real business moves. And I guarantee you there are some of y'all that heard what I said tonight and you're contemplating putting together a $5,000 offer. You are contemplating, right, making yourself available for $5,000 clients. If not now, surely in 2024, right? I bet you my girl Shantae is probably doing that. I would probably put money that there are people out there right now listening to me where you're like, it's on your to-do list to have some kind of coaching offer that's going to pay you significant money, working alongside, right, of your course that you're selling. Why not? Why not? Right? So I'm going to be talking about this a lot more in our actual mentorship community. There's a lot of money to be made out there at the high service of others. And we are so equipped. I know. For some reason, I knew Shantae when I said it. I'm like, Shantae is going to run with this because I know you have coach in your heart, but I know that you took this approach for the right reason. And I knew I probably just set you free, right? With, oh, I just gotta put that in play. That is so awesome. I love hearing that. I love hearing that. So does anyone here have any questions? I'm going to scroll through. Mrs. Cohill, can you please email me? Mrs. Cohill, can you please email me? Thank you very much. She said, thank you so much. I will look into that for why the comment box not showing that. Oh, did you ask a question? I watched a video last night, liked it and subscribed, but couldn't find where to comment. Oh, yeah. So you probably have comments turned off on your videos, Mrs. Cohill. That's probably what's going on. Yeah, you probably just have comments turned off. And all you got to do is go into your YouTube studio settings and then just make sure that you have comments turned on. That's all. Yep. I think for some people it's a default, or maybe you actually did it thinking that, you know, it was like the safer route. Some people just do. But yeah, that's probably exactly all you got to do. All right. I don't see any questions. So if you want to learn more, like if you actually want to check this out for yourself, You can go to goprowithsteph.com. The link is down below in the description. Just click on it. It will take you right over to the page, opt in, get all the information in your hands, and go ahead and get started. When you get started, you're going to be plugged right into the system. On the thank you page, you'll have the link, the button, right? Click that button. It'll send you to the page where you'll go ahead and register, and you'll get access, right, to everything that you need. You'll be plugged into the community. You'll get access to 1.0, and you'll also get access to 2.0. And you'll be able to see that everything that I shared is true. That I didn't just sit here lying to you about all this information. All right. So you'll get plugged in instantly, and you'll also get a welcome email from myself that will give you, again, all the details again about getting plugged in and getting plugged into my mentorship community as well, where you get access to bonus mentorship, bonus training, just all kinds of stuff, right, to help you and really take an intentional action and just having your back. You'll get invited to Tuesday office hours. You'll get invited to the hangouts that we have throughout the month. We've been having, private hangouts on Saturdays. They're just kind of random. Whenever, I feel like doing them, then we do them. But you will actually be a part of a community. You won't be in business all by yourself. Within the roadmap alone, there's over 15,000 members in there. So you have tons of feedback, tons of people there that you can actually connect with. Y'all, they just opened up a Spanish community there as well, right? So like you can go there and communicate in Spanish if you need to. Like, that's so amazing, right? I know I have one of my customers in Mexico. That might be awesome for her, right? And so they have a Spanish community, and I know that in the works, probably months down the road, they also want to create all of the content in Spanish as well. Oh my gosh, just imagine, you guys, just imagine. So crazy. So y'all, we're not going nowhere. We're only going up, and we're only expanding. And I would love to have you as a part of this amazing community. If you're watching this video, whether as a replay or you're hanging out with us here live, and one of our community members invited you here, make sure you get back to them and let them know you are ready to get plugged in. All right. And they'll make sure that you have all the information. You'll have their links so that you can get started. Right. And then you'll also be able to get plugged into my mentorship community as well, if you want access, to that as well. All right. So I don't see any questions. If you do go and check everything out, or if you're on my email list and you're like, wow, like I had no idea. Yeah, I don't think we had any idea either. I think all of our minds are blown with what is discovered here, but feel free to email me. Let me know if you do have any questions. Would love to get you plugged in. And would love to have you rocking this with us. Like I said, I think if you're like me, you see tons of money, that can be earned through this, not just from reselling the course. That's just one avenue, right? But as you see my vision, right? And my mind for business strategy is sick. Like, I see money all the time. I see avenues and routes, right? Like I can help you put a strategy together for your business like nobody's business. Just test me on it. Just test me. All right. And so, like, believe me, you are in such good hands with this information. From my 16 years of experience, I literally have seen nothing like this. I'm literally blown away, right? So blown away. So, all right, awesome. Thank you so much, Mrs. Cohill. So, all right, you guys, well, have a fantastic evening. I hope you guys are leaving better than when you came. For those of you guys that are already in, please let me know what you think about the YouTube training as you begin to go through that. Would love your feedback. Would love to know if it's helpful to you. Love the feedback that I got from Hannah, but of course would love your feedback as well. All right, you guys, have a fantastic night. I really hope you're leaving better than when you came. If you're ready to get started, go to goprowithsteph.com or get back to the person that invited you. I look so forward to welcoming you to the community, celebrating your many, many wins and your many, many breakthroughs. And y'all, let's not only close the year super, super strong, right, but let's go ahead and start Q1 right now. Let's get a head start on Q1 right now, and let's get it going right now. Have a fantastic night, you guys. I will see you guys all back tomorrow. Bye. You're welcome, Marissa. You're so welcome.